So, I have been doing pretty much nothing because I've been employed for the past, fucking 3 months now. And I've recently just gotten back into reading a lot of Shounen. And you know what? Okay. I've never stopped reading Shounen, but it's part of like my obsession to basically go looking for some Shounen every now and again that I think is going to become like the next big thing. So, that's kind of what I've been doing. I've just been reading different shonen and being like, yo, what's going on, what's up, what's new, what's hype, what's in it. And yeah, I've come across a couple that I think y'all are gonna really like. I have 3 that I think you're gonna really enjoy. So these are them. Okay, so first up we've got Graham. Ooh, how the fuck can you pronounce this? Grey Omnyoji. There we go. Grey Omnyoji, or Grey Exorcist. And it's like if you went and you took Chainsaw Man and you took Tokyo Ghoul and you kind of like smushed it together and then brought down the psychological horror a little bit. It's a more chill version of these two. You have a main protagonist who is an exorcist to start off with. His parents were killed by the monsters in this realm. What they call monsters in this realm, Kurugari. And I don't know what that means. I should probably look it up, but I don't know what that means. But monsters in this world, generally, they're bad. Usually, that's the general gist of it. But this main character's parents were killed by wild Kurugari. But he also takes care of Kurugari himself. It looks like a little penguin, and he's keeping it secret from the other exorcists. But someone figures it out and tracks it down and tries to kill it. And in that moment, him and the Kurugari fuse into one, and it looks fucking sick. So if you're a fan of like Chainsaw Man, Tokyo Ghoul, you know, looking at the half side of life from like demons and humans trying to find the middle ground, I think you'll really like Graham Nyoji. And I have really enjoyed it so far. There's only 14 chapters up, and yeah, it gets updated once a week. So enjoy. The next one is called The Bugle Call, and it's actually really fucking good. Like, I am so impressed by it. I've been really enjoying it. It's about this young boy. His name is Ruka in the first couple of chapters, but then they update it to reflect a more medieval European setting it's in, and they change it to Luca, spelled with an S, but it's still pronounced Luca, okay? That's what they say in translators. Anyway, and it starts off with him being a bugler for the army. You know, they sound the retreat, they sound the starting of war, and but he's always had this like horns growing out the side of his head, like very small tiny horns that kind of look like tree branches growing out the side of his head. And one day he's in the middle of a battle that looks like it's gonna like the mercenaries are gonna lose. And he awakens to a power wherein that he can basically show his music in lights and sound across the battlefield. And it's about his pathway becoming sort of like a tactician, and fighting against other people who have this power as a payment so that he can learn how to be a musician. And it's about his gradual growth and progression as a human who enjoys living life. Well, actually not as a human, as Ramai, as they're called. These people with horns who have magical powers. And it's really quite interesting. It's really engaging. I'm really enjoying it so far. It's definitely something I would recommend you read. It's called The Bugle Call again. Only 15 chapters out right now, and it's a monthly release. But boy, are the chapters worth it. It's worth the wait, guys. I would read this. I would start reading it now. Get your tickets in. It's going to be a good one. Now, the last one on this list is probably the one with the shortest amount of chapters out. I don't know if the translators have dropped it. It hasn't been updated in 5 months. Hopefully someone else will pick it up. It's called Allmark, and again, it's about a young man who is raised by a mercenary father, and his father thinks he's a little bit too soft to be a mercenary. He's not cut out for the world, and so he ends up accidentally saving the life of a headmaster for a magic school in a different kingdom, and due to that, he asks for a favor to send his son when he's old enough to this magic school in a different kingdom, and the dude's like, yeah, sure, fucking let's go, I'm hyped, let's do it. And it basically is just, it's quite okay, I will say the pace is a little bit off. I do believe this is based off a light novel. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. But there's a lot of like squashing of time passing in a couple of the early chapters, and you don't get to really follow along with his journey as he travels to the Magic Institute, but I'm assuming it's going to be revealed later what happened to him, because it sort of goes into details. Yep, so he's learning how to be a magician, and he's also really good with the sword already, because obviously he was trained by his father, who's a mercenary, and he's only like 11, so it's called Allmark, and I'm pretty hyped about it. It's feeling like it's going to be a good story, and yeah, I hope that we just get more chapters. It's ongoing, and it started publication in 2022, so it's only 2 years old, and yeah, I'm pretty hyped. Anyway, those are my top 3 shonen to look out for. I'm not sure, you know, where they'll go and how big they'll get, but I feel like they have some potential, and I just want to put them on your radar now, so that in 3 years' time when they have an anime, I can be like, hey guys, hey, you know, I told you about these, okay? I told you, I was here, I walked the walk, and I talked the talk, and I saw them before they became big, alright? So, yeah, that's why I'm putting them on your radar now. Read them, enjoy them. You can read them on MD, as per usual. I don't know how legal it is to spruik that website, but it's what I refer everyone to when I'm trying to tell people to read stuff. So, yeah, MD. Just Google it. I don't know if I'm allowed to link it. I don't know if I should. But those are the names. Again, we have Allmark, Graham Nyoji, and The Bugle Call. Also good. Also good. Please, please, please read them so I have someone else to talk to about them with. And it also to the translation to community who keeps scanlating. I love you. I really do. You were the backbone of the community, and I really wish when I was in Japan that I had given back to you guys a little bit. But I love you. Thank you very much for your work, and I really look forward to all the updates. And as always, you will see me in the fucking forums on MD being like, I love this chapter. Thank you for your translation, because that's who I am as a person. Thank you very much for your hard work. And yeah, this is my shout out, my love to y'all translators out there. Thank you very much. And yeah, get hyped about these manga, because I am hyped. Come on, guys, get hyped. Anyway, that's me signing off. This is gonna be a really short video because I don't want to make it long. I'm tired of making long videos, y'all. They have so much effort in them. You don't even understand how much effort is needed for this shit. You don't understand. It's too much. It's too much. Anyway, that's it. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.